Yeah. నేను బాయ్కి తీసుకుంటా ఒకసారి సార్ బాయ్కి ఇవ్వండి ఆయన పంపించాను ఆయన ఇది తీసుకోండి. Okay, now you can see the flashback. Okay, right, now this is flashback command used, and after that you just come back here. Okay, now the flashback command, okay, we restored, but later on if you want to see your, okay, recycle bin and your table was there or not there, you can see in your recycle bin. And do you have your table in recycle bin? No. Having here? No. So that means already your table was restored here. Okay, now this is, okay, flashback command. And what about purg? Now take next one is purg command. So purg command means, and purpose of purg command is what now? Let me see. Suppose guys here, to come back, I'm going to drop here the number of tables. Okay, now so tables means here in my, okay, computer it was file. Okay, here two files are there, like two tables are there, just assume. Okay, now these two files I'm deleting from my recycle bin. So I deleted here first one and deleted second one. And here how many files I deleted? Two. And those files will go to keep under where now? Recycle bin. Recycle bin. And now we can see to open this recycle bin, and your two files will be having here. Your two files are having here. So file 1 and file 2. Okay. Now, in these two files, do you have any chances like this? Okay, out of these two, can I go for any one file? Can I restore? Is it possible? Yes or no? Why are you sitting calm here? Respond. Give me respond. Focus on subject here. Focus, not this guy. Not there. आपका ध्यान कॉन्सेप्ट में रहना चाहिए. कोई आ रहा है क्या, कोई जा रहा है क्या? Your focus should be on what the trainer was teaching to you. Don't focus on what, who are coming, who are going. It's unnecessary things. No use of anything. That okay. Now come back. Recycle. Recycle bin. Okay, I have two files here, and what is my question? Out of these two files, can any one specific file can I restore? Have a chance that? Yes. So I have a chance here. Okay, na? So for example, test 1 and test 2. Okay, test 2, suppose I need to restore. So when I want to restore test 2, and that file, that means which file you want to restore out of so many files in your recycle, that file we selected and click right mouse button. And what is the option here? Restore option. Okay, na? Restore option. Now I'm going to restore now. So which file I restore here? Test number 2. And let me come, and test number 2 will be restored into this. Okay, same as now this file again I'm deleting now. Again I deleted and go to your recycle bin. In recycle bin again I have a 2 files. And now tell me, out of these 2 files, okay, any one file can I delete? Okay, now? And tell me, whenever you deleted file from the recycle bin, is it temporary or permanent? It is a permanent. And now you can see test 1 file I selected here and click right mouse button. I selected here and click right mouse button, and there is one option will be there. What is the option? delete option is there. And this delete option, you have to go and click on here. And once you deleted a file from the recycle bin, here one message will come to you, one alert. What is that? Are you sure you want to permanently delete this file? Understand? Na? So it was clearly telling us once you deleted your file from the recycle, it is a permanent. So yes, I want it. So that file was successfully deleted. But after deleted that file from your recycle, can I restore again? Impossible, because it is permanent deletion. So same as come to your perk statement. So how we are working, same perk also we are using for whenever you want to delete a table permanently. So there you can use what now? Perk. And now just come back here, write down. So this command, okay, this command is used to delete to delete a table permanently. A table permanently. Okay, but we have some conditions are there here. So my case one. In the case one, what it was happen? Okay, to delete a specific table from recycle bin. Okay, this is case one. So in this, what is your syntax of here? Okay, perk table name. Okay, right. So now in this, observe the perk table name. So which table you want it, that you can go to drop. Okay, now, so come out your database now and see present in my recycle, there is no tables. Okay, and now I'm creating some tables now. So some sample tables I'm creating here. The test one, and suppose serial number integer, and one more table I'm creating here, test number 2. Okay, now, all right. So how many tables I design in my database? 2 tables, and those tables, when you want to see, it was come like this, test 1 and test 2. That's fine. And after that, I'm going to drop this table. Test 1 I drop here, and test number 2 also I drop. And these dropping tables are where it was recycle bin. So in recycle bin, you have a test 1 table and a test 2 table. Clear now? Right. After that, in these 2 tables, that means in my recycle, there are so many tables are there. But out of so many, I want to delete a specific table. So how I can do? Means perk table, the table number, test number 2. So when I did this, what it was happened? The perk table name, test number 2, and table was purged. After purged, you can see your recycle bin. It was showing only test 1. So that is one thing. And when you come back to your tab list, and see, you don't have it your test 1 table here. Okay, no? So test 1 is there in my database. Test 1 is there. Sorry, what I said. Test 2 is there. No. And test 2, even though object address is also not showing. And this object address is belongs to which one? Test one. Okay, na? Test one object address that was. Okay, na? So now this is LW. Okay. So this is the object address of test one, but there is a no test number two table. So that means test number two table is not there in my tab list. It means that in my database and also there is no test two table in my recycle. So it means that it was permanently deleted. And after deleted, suppose you have a doubt, is it permanent or not? So then you have to use what now? Flashback. So again, you try with flashback. Okay, what is that? Test number 2. And 2 before drop. Let me see what it was happen here. When I try to roll back, when I try to restore my table, what it was happen here? It was showing some error. What is the error here? Object not in a recycle bin. Okay, it's very clear. So which object are you restoring? Test number 2 that was not in a recycle bin. So that means it was permanently dropped. Okay, now this is first case with your purg. Right down below. And first of all, I want to create some sample tables. Okay. And after that, we need to do purg, which you wanted purg table test number 2. Okay, this is one case that to deleting a specific table. For example, in another case was there. The second case number 2. In case number 2, okay, to delete all tables from recycle bin. Okay, now suppose I want to delete all tables at a time from my recycle and come back here. Let me see. Now here one more file I'm creating, that was test number 3, and one more file I'm creating here, test number 2 something. So now again these files I'm going to delete, and deleted files are where it is means in your recycle bin. So in my recycle bin, how many files we have here? Total 3 files are there. So these 3 files, can I delete at a time? How it is? So we are using control all. So it's control A. So control all we selected here. So all files are selected. After selected, I'm going to click on delete option to delete. Again, what it was saying to me, are you sure you want to permanently delete these 3 items? Say yes. So when I say yes, what it was happen? All are deleted. So that means in recycle bin, how many files, whatever it was there, all are we deleted. So this is how we can say here, the same as come to your database also. come to database also. So I'm going to create my table, create table, test number. Already test one is there now. Test number 3, suppose EID and TC. And I'm dropping this table again. And this table where it is now in recycle. In recycle, how many tables? Multiple tables are there. And here I want to use perg recycle bin. If I use perg recycle bin, in your recycle bin, how many number of tables are there? All tables are we are going to be deleted. And now we can see in your recycle bin, do you have any table? No. And when come back to my database, select a star from tab list. Here also nothing. And we have only student table. Okay, now. So whenever you want to do like all tables to delete, then there you can use this syntax. What is the syntax? Perg recycle bin. Okay, na? Right. This is one thing. And here observe these two cases, and the first case and second case. Your first case specific table, are you deleted from recycle? All tables are you deleted from recycle? But my question is, why should I want to delete from database and deleted table will go to recycle? And again, I want to delete from recycle. So this is very lengthy process. Okay, na? So you wanted to delete your table from your database only. Okay, na? I don't want to go for recycle again. So I want to delete my table from database memory. Permanently, I want to delete. Then how we can delete permanently your table from your database memory? That is called a case number 3. Write down. So to delete table, to delete a table from database. Okay, so whenever you want it like this, then simply you can write the syntax. So my syntax was perg, drop table, and I need to pass my table name. Okay, and use your perg statement. So this. Okay, so this is directly we deleted our table from database permanently. Perg means permanent. So let me come. So come to my database here. In my database list, how many tables we have? Only one table we have. And that table is what now? Students. And now I need to drop this table. Okay, drop table students. So up to here, if I leave like this, what it was happen? The table was temporarily drop. But I want it permanent means what I want to use now? Perg, and to execute now. The table successfully drop. After drop here, then you can come to your tab list. Do you have any object address in my tab list? No. So what I said, so when there is no object address in your tab list, then you assume what it was happened? Permanently deleted. If you have an object address in your tab list, then assume your table is temporarily deleted. Okay, but in my tab list, in my database, there is no object address. So it means that my table was permanently deleted. And even though after that, you can come back and see your recycle bin also. See, your table is there in the recycle bin? No. So there is no table in my tab. There is no table in my recycle. It means what? It's a permanently deleted. For example, let me see. Suppose you want to drop a file. So one of my file I'm creating now. So file name is T. From my computer. From your computer permanently, shift plus delete. So shift plus delete when I ask here, and again it was asking, are you sure permanently deleted or not? Yes, I want. Then this file I'm deleting from which location? From your computer location. Okay, now? So, and permanently I deleted at a time. So that means this file was there in the recycle. Is there in the recycle? No, there is no file in the recycle. Got it my point now? So there is no file in the recycle because we are using what? Shift plus delete. Shift plus delete means what now? It was permanent. Okay, same as here also. Once you did, so drop table name, what it is? Purg. It means that your table permanently deleted. And after doing this, so there is no table in my database tab list, and there is no table in my recycle bin also. And still you have a doubt. Sir, after doing this, can I use flashback now? If I use flashback, what it was happened? Let me come out and see flashback. So I'm using, for example, flashback table. What is my table name? Students 2 before drop. But what it was showing? Error. Flashback we are using for the reason is what now? Once your file was there in the recycle bin, from the recycle bin, I need to restore. That is called a flashback. Okay, that's why what it was saying, your object student, okay, is not in recycle bin. So my object is not in recycle, not in database tab list. It means that your table is permanently deleted. Understand na? So this is the command of your permanent deletion. Write down below. And take example. Drop table. The table name is what now? Students. And I want to use a purg. Okay, and these are total your DDL operations and DDL command. So create, alter, rename, truncate, drop, and after that recycle, flashback, and purg. But your most important thing is what now? So many students when they're practicing here. Can you tell me guys here this flashback command, recycle bin, and purg command? These three operations I did under MyDB 9am user account or system account? MyDB 9am. Sure na? So you also, when you're practicing these three commands, especially, you just practice these three commands under your user account. Don't practice this under system. Why, sir? If you practice these commands under system, what it was happen, you can see. Okay, now I'm connecting with my system. System means what? Admin. Yes or no? Now I connected with the admin. That means now I'm working under which user? System user. I'm not working in my own account. I'm working under admin account. Okay, when you did these three commands under, okay, system, what it was happen, you can see. Again, here also, I'm creating one sample table. The table number is test111. EID integer. Table successfully created. And after created this table, now I want to check this table is there or not there. So tab list. And see, almost 161 tables are there. In this, our table is what now? Test number 111. Is there now? Yes or no? Including this, how many tables in my database? 161. Okay, fine. Now I'm using drop table test number 111. But I'm not using any bulk statement. Okay, now? Right. Tell me, if I want to use this drop table and table name, generally what it was happen? Is it permanent deletion or temporary deletion? Temporary deletion, right? So now, but this is the same syntax when I'm using into my user account. Okay, it was temporarily deleted and the deleted table was stored under recycle, and the recycle again user can flashback. That was happened. As of now, we know. But now this table user is not deleted. Who was deleted? System. System means administrator. So administrator is deleted this table. Okay, now what it was happen, you can see. Table drop. After dropping this table, let me come out and see your tab list. So what it was happen, you can see this. Okay, now how many tables I have? 160. And let me come and check it out. Do you have any test 111? Is there? Check it out. No. Tested 111 is not there. And one more thing, in this tab list, can you find out any object address? Can you find out any object address? See? Do you find out any object address? No, we didn't find out. Okay, now we didn't find out. These are predefined tables, not object address. Okay, now? Right. So we didn't find out. That's fine. Then my question. Okay, sir, I successfully deleted my table from my system account. Okay. And now you guys are trying to check object underscore name. And we are passing what now? Original underscore name from, what is this? Recycle bin. Now tell me, what is your expectation? Your table is there or not there? Now you can see table not there. So that means, what is the differences between admin and user? In user, if you drop a table, that is temporary. And that table I can see in my recycle and I can flashback. But system means administrator. In administrator, once any table, if you drop, it was permanent. That's why it is not showing in my recycle. And suppose you try to work in this. Okay, now flashback table. What is the table number? Test number 111. Okay, to before drop. Still, what it was show? Object is not in recycle. So that means recycle, flashback, purge. These three features. Who will use a developer or admin? Developer using, not administrator. In administrator, these three things are no useful. Okay, this is only for developer purpose. Oracle Corporation people was designed. Okay, now so that means once you drop from your system account, the table is permanently dropping. Again, we can't restore. Again, the table never will go to recycle. Okay, now so it was happening only user account. Are you clear now? So practicing time, this is most important. Are you practicing your queries under user account, admin account? So that is also very, very important to remember. Okay, some students they're practicing completely in system. When they go to lab, directly system connected, they're practicing under system. Next day coming to class, sir, recycle bin is not working, sir. Are not working ka matlab kya hai? So you want to check where you worked. Are you logged in with which user ID? System user ID, your personal account ID. So check it out. Yes or no? So when you did this operation under your user account, then only work. In administrator, it doesn't work. Are you clear now? This option. So practicing time also carefully check. Are you practicing under user or administrator? Because administrator is having all permissions. He can do anything in the database because he is called a admin. User means not all permissions. User have only limited permissions. Okay, now that's called a user. Are you clear now? For example, if you want to understand very simply, suppose in the classroom, okay, you and me, both of them there here. So I can sit here also. If I come and sit here and here, I can sit it. Nothing problem to me. And I can sit here also. Yes or no? So I can sit there, I can sit here also. So that kind of permissions I have it. I can use this system. I can use this mouse and keyboard, everything. Yes or no? But you guys, can you come and sit here? No, no. You guys are using this computer? No, no. Why, sir? Because you are a user, I am a. That's like. So I have some extra permissions which was given by Naresh IT. You have a limited permissions which was given by Naresh IT. Understand? Na? Same thought system is an administrator. MyDB 9 AM is a user. So system can do anything, but user cannot do anything. Yes or no? They have some limitations. Understand? Na? Right. So this is what now? What we called DDL operations. Okay, na? Right. And second language, write down DML. Second one, the second language, data manipulation language. Okay, right. So what is data manipulation? And these languages or this language commands where you want to use means we can use under, okay, table data. That means when you want to insert data into particular table, data updation, data deletions. So these kind of operations, whenever you want to perform on data, okay, on table data, there you can use what now? DML. Okay, now in DML first command, we all of you know what is this? Insert. And now write down below. So insert command we are using to insert a new row data into table. Into a table. This is insert command purpose. Whenever you want to inserting new rows or new row data into table, so there we can use your insert command. Okay, right. But here two syntaxes are there to how to insert your data into table. Syntax number one. So what is your syntax here? First syntax, insert into table name, sending values of, and here I will send your value number 1 and value number 2 and so on. So this is, okay, what we can call the insert command, first method to insert your data by using of this syntax. Okay, no? Right. So whenever you want to use this syntax, okay, to insert your information, then how it was working here, observe. The first of all, I can come to my table. And of course, I think table is not there now. We just drop yes or no. See. So now I'm everything I'm working on MyDB 9M only. Okay, na? So then we can understand that the difference is what. So MyDB 9AM, okay, fine, sir. And now I'm creating one table into this. So again, I'm creating student table. So what is this? Student ID integer, student name, and I want to take varchar 2 of some size. And what next? Student fee. So I will take number of 6,2. So now this is my table, and we all of you know how to create a table. After table creation, if I want to see this table, when I'm using select a star from student, then what happened? There is no rows. That means still in my table, I don't have any data. It's just an empty table was there. Okay, right. And now what? I'm a user. I'm a MyDB 9M user. What I think I want to insert some data into this table. So whenever I want to insert here, the first method I'm using, to insert into student and sending values. Okay, right. And can you tell me guys here, the first of all, in this table, how many columns we have here? Three columns. Okay, okay, fine. The three columns, I'm inserting three data, one ID, student name is Smith, and fee was 2,500. Okay, now. So now this is my first record after table creation. I'm inserting now. But here carefully observe. So now if I want to execute this, what it was happening, you can see, okay, my first row successfully created. How it was created means here your table is having number of columns, or how many columns here? Three columns. So exactly how many values I'm passing along with my query? Three values only passing. So that means number of columns in a table, number of passing values, both are matching, both are same. Then the row is accepted. And this row, if you want to see, then select a star from student. Now your data was successfully arranged as per your column. Okay. But the second time, let me go. I'm inserting here one more record. I'm inserting now. The one more record is what now? 2 comma ln. Okay. Here 2 comma ln I'm passing. But tell me guys here, how many values I'm passing here? Two values. And which column value I didn't pass? SV column. SV column value user is not sending. Yes or no? I'm sending only two values. But your table is having three columns. So number of columns in my table, three. Passing values, two. Matching or not matching. Then it was showing error. What is error? Not enough values. Whatever you are sending your new row, in that row, values are not enough. So you can't send like this. Another case. Suppose, okay, sir, I'm going for, so 3,500 comma extra one value I'm sending now. So how many values I'm sending now? Four. But my table is having how many columns? Three. Four and three. Matching a? No. Then what it was happening? You can see too many values. Got it? So that means now I'm passing. Now I'm executing. Can I? Can I? Yes. Because three columns, three values. I can accept. So that means finally what you understand here in this syntax, how many number of columns are there in the table? Same exactly that many values only I can insert. Less than that, not allowed. More than that, not allowed. Understand now? So when you use this syntax, this point should be remembered. Okay, write down below. Example and syntax. So I'm writing here number of columns and number of values must be match. Okay, here I didn't create a table. Table already you have now. Create table already command is there now. Right. Okay. So otherwise you want to take. Again, why should you want to confuse here? Better to take. Yeah, we taken now already unlimited table space permission. Yesterday I think I showed now. Yesterday we taken unlimited table space. That's the permission. Okay, right. This is syntax number 1. So you can use this syntax. Okay, fine. Another syntax also there. The syntax number 2 to inserting your data. So in this syntax, carefully observe. Insert into table name, and here you can pass your list of columns, sending values, and pass your value 1, value 2, comma, and so on. This is another syntax to insert your data. Okay. So some news, the breaking news in IT industry. So many IT industries they're going to removing IT employees. You know that? Okay, so almost Google, Pichai is going to be taking decision to remove all IT employees. That means to remove all means not all who are having a scrap. Scrap employees are there. Scrap means waste fellows. That means they don't have a performance. They don't have a coding levels. But they are managing like that. So many people, employees are there. They don't do anything. They didn't do good work. Okay. Bad performance every time. Work is not finished on time. Yes or no? So these kind of people, they identifying in Google, TCS, Infosys, major companies. They identifying scrap. Scrap means wasted people. So the wasted people who are there in IT industry, who are working, so those people, they are going to be identified and they will remove. Now IT industry was taking one very serious decision is what now? So who are having excellent performance in the coding level, for those guys purpose only priority in IT industry. If any scrap was there, immediately removed. Okay. Now all IT companies are doing now. Okay. That's why nowadays job getting not that much easy. Okay. Now, so how much talent you have to show in your interview level, and somebody luckily they selected, but at work premises, they will identify this guy was what it is. Okay. Now, so that's why do hard work and practice more and more. Now IT industry jobs are very risk nowadays. Once upon a time, okay, but now is very strict rules are there in IT field. Okay, and who are giving excellent performance, then only taking. Otherwise, they didn't touch you. So be careful. Any technology, whatever you are learning. So not only interview level preparation, you have to prepare subject in work premises level. Then only can happily leading your life. Otherwise, interview 1 or 2 question you're telling pass coming to company. In company, the originality will come. What is your coding skills? What is your coding levels? Yes or no? They will identify and immediately they will fire. Yes or no? And now the IT was planning. This is one of the big news in IT industry. All scrap employees they're removing. Okay, now because the reason is what now? In COVID, 2 years COVID situation, all are working from home. Yes or no? Yes or no? And so many fake guys, fake experienced people, they're keeping proxy. Proxy means I'm an employee, but I'm not working with somebody helping to me. Okay, now that kind of so many students are coming to me. Sir, my friend is wanted proxy, sir. Can you help me? I said only one thing. If you depend on proxy, now is okay. Work from home, they didn't see you. But in coming soon, All IT industries are open. And we will go to office. Who will go to office? The employee will go to office or proxy person will go to office? Employee should go because they have ID card and permission. I'm just a supporter. He will go to there. He will go to there. Project working. What happened? He can't do anything because of reason he was managed with the help of someone. But there, no one can help you. Your originality will come to you. Okay, na? So there, what happened? Your team lead, project leads are identifying. They will give chance, 1 month chance like this. Even your performance will be like that. Na? So immediately they will fire you. Okay. Actually, why I want to tell this means the 1 week back, one student came, not student. You are already married person, 2 children's also there. But he was managed proxy. Okay, 3 to 4 years, our last 2 to 3 years. Okay, well, superbly managed, extend package. Package also 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs something. He was managed. But now what happened? The office is open. So the office management is calling to every employee. So he also went there. मैनेजमेंट का स्किल सही रहता है, कुछ नहीं करेगा वो. ओके ओके ट्राइड नेवर. कैसा आएगा आपको? आप तो मैनेज कर रहा है वहां पर, प्ले कर रहा है. मैनेज करता है, क्या होगा? हाउ मेनी डेज यू मैनेज लाइक दैट? Your team lead, your project leader, they will watch to you. What are you doing? Then, unfortunately, the person was fired out. And he came, sir, actually, my problem, this is. And I said, don't say, sir, maybe both are equal. Okay, so you all are married and children are there. Okay, fine. Tell me, what is your problem? Actually, sir, it was happened like this, like this. No, nothing happened, sir. That is correct. So why you depend proxy? Don't depend on proxy. And you also, this much experienced candidate also depending proxy means, then there is no meaning, sir. Yes, sir. Now I realize, I understand. Okay, so I don't have a job now. My family, my children's, I'm very lot of problems, sir. So what I want to do? Nothing you want to do. Already you're keeping some experience. Okay, now on that day and night, you just work on that. Like 1 or 2 months. The days is not yours. You can work like that and leave your family 1 or 2 months and work. And definitely will success, sir. No problem. So then he said, yes, sir, that is actually I have to do, but my laziness, I depend on somebody. But now I understand that in IT industry, we don't want to depend on anybody because everything is what now? Self-growing, self-talent, self-promotions. Yes or no? Nobody can depends on others. And nobody can support you also. Okay, na? So that kind of situations, when I see that the people, I feel like that, then these guys are what he was thinking that IT industry means so many people thinking that easy job, easily getting earning money. Yes or no? It is a shortcut method to earn more money in IT industry. Okay, na? That's wrong. Who are thinking like that, it's a blender. IT is not like that. Very serious, IT also. Okay. And from now onwards, very serious because so many fraud things are happened in a lockdown. One employee working in 2 companies. You know that? Work from home. Yes or no? 2 laptops. Talented guys. The talented guys, what they did? 2 works, 3 works, earning so much money in the lockdown. Lakhs of money they are earning. They are working with 2 people, 2 companies, working with the 3 companies. Yes or no? So that they were worked. So that kind of so many things, sir, the company people are identified. That's why now that kind of scrap, whatever it was there, all people are to fight that. Okay, that kind of decisions are coming to take. That's why you guys also, you are a fresher, nothing problem. Okay, na? So, but carefully prepare your subject. Okay, placement aa jayega, placement de dega. Huh? I don't know placements. That's why your character, that means your hardness, hard work. How much hard work you will do, that is important for you. Don't depend on money पे कर दिया दे देगा वो मेरे को. कैसे देगा यार? IT industry में no jobs now, very strict rules are there. A guy talent is only priority, not back end. Yes or no? That's why be careful and don't depend on others much and more. Depend on yourself, believe on yourself, do hard work, practice. Okay, na? Definitely will success. Otherwise, na, very difficult to get a jobs nowadays, and heavy competition. Yes or no? That is also remember, right? So what is next? This syntax. In the second method, what it was happen, guys, in the second method? Okay, here list of columns I said. List of columns. So which columns you mentioned here in this list, those columns values only I can pass. But here one advantage to the programmer. What is advantage to the programmer means? Here programmer wish which column values I need to send. But here it's not my wish. Yes or no? Here how many columns are there in your table? Exactly that many values only supported. But less than that, more than that, not possible. But here you have a question. Sir, I don't want to send my values to all columns. I want to send my values to specific columns. Okay, then what I want to do, sir? Whenever you have that kind of need requirement, then you can use what now? Syntax number 2. Syntax number 2 flexibility is what? What is the flexibility here means? Which column value you want to insert? Only those columns values only I can insert. Okay, now let me see one by one. I will show you. Come to your table. This is table. Okay, structure, ID, name, and fee. Okay, now first thing, for example, insert into the table name is what now? Student. Okay, and now for example, you need to send all columns values, then pass here. Suppose in the first case I'm passing here fee and sending values. Suppose 3 Jones and some amount of yes. So here carefully observe. My wish is what now? I want to send each and every column value. So that's why I was taken all columns and all values are I inserted now. This is one case. Second case is what now? Sir, I don't want it this all. I want it only specific columns. Then which columns you want to send a value? Those columns mentioned in the list of columns. So I was mentioned student ID, comma, student name, and sending values. After that, what it was here? 4. Suppose I want to take one of my name is Ward. Then I send only 2 columns. So 2 columns values only I send it. That means the remaining column, what it was takes, sir? By default, what is that? Null. By default, what it was taking? Nulls are taking by default. So which column are you left? That column by default, it will take nulls. Okay, this is one case. Another case is what now here? So I want to send only single column value. Then I will pass it here only single column. That is what? 5. And in this case, again I accept it. So finally, you can see your table output. Okay, see. In first row 3 values I send it. Second row 2, and which is I'm not sending the value for the column. The column by default, what it was taken? Nulls. And next one is student ID Y, 5. the only five was, but remaining two columns, what it was taken by default? Nulls. So here the chance is yours. You can send all columns or specific columns, whatever it was. Okay, that is one thing. And one more interview question, and I'm asking, this is one of the student was got it in an interview. Okay, right. So I'm giving now, carefully observe. Okay, I was given this and sending values. My values was Scott. Now I'm sending this query. Now tell me, this row, can I insert into table or not? Is it possible? Because my table structure, stid, sname, sv. I was taken sname, sv, stid. So your order of columns in table and your passing columns, same or different? Different orders. Yes or no? Now I'm sending some value here. What do you say? This row is accepted or not accepted? Accepted? How many people say accepted? Raise your hand. Come on, girls also. How many people thinking not accepted? Okay, right. So here it will be accepted. Why it is accepted, sir? It means that the reason simple. The way of order, okay, here observe, it will become like this. Suppose sname. Sname is which data type? Varchar 2. Varchar 2 means it is a string, no? Yes. Then what I'm passing? What I'm passing? String. Scott is a string or not? So that means as per this column data type, data matching now, then it was accepted. Understand now? Next what now? Fee. Number matching, accepted. STID, number matching, accepted. So here there is no need for the order. Which order you mention in the query, the same order way you need to send your values. It will be accepted. For the next level, suppose I'm sending in the next level. Suppose in place of this, I'm sending here, okay, SV, and later sname, okay, and stid. So now here observe carefully and sending your values. So SV in place of SP, I will give it here Uvin. In place of sname, I will give it here 4500. STID, otherwise here 6, and here I will give it 85. Now can I? Allowed or not allowed? What is the problem? Here Uvin is what? String. But in the first column of order, string, but here my first column of the order, number. So varchar and number matching? No. Let me see what it was happen. It was showing invalid number. Okay, so that means the point is what now? Are you sending your order? It's none of the matter. You can send any manner. But as per the order, your value should be correct now. Then it will be accept. Okay, now? Right. So this is one of the student. They got it in an interview. When they went to interview, he told me, sir, this is one of interview question. Okay, fine. So now these are the guys here. The things about your second method, how it will be used to insert your data. Okay, now? Write down here different types here. Okay, right. So in these two examples and two methods, can you find out here for each, okay, for every time only one row data I'm going to insert it. Can you see that in this, I inserted only single row. Again, if I want to insert another row, again, I'm writing query. Again, if I want to insert another row, again, I want to write a query. So that means for every query syntax through, I'm sending only one row data into my table. When we are using these things and this kind of statements. But my question is what now? I don't want it like this to every time I need to write a query. It was somewhat difficult and somewhat complex to the users. So now I have here some rows, and the rows I need to insert a continuous manner. Okay, only one time I'm writing query, but based on that, I want to insert multiple rows. So how I can insert multiple rows into a table? Okay, right down below. The question will come to you like this: how to insert multiple rows into a table? Okay, now, right. Here, carefully observe. Whenever you want to do like this to insert multiple rows, there we should use a one prefixed symbol. The symbol is called as what now? Ampercentage. This is called one prefixed symbol. I should use here whenever you want to insert multiple rows continuously into my table, continuously. So at this moment, you want to use this ampercentage. And this ampercentage advantage is what now? It means that we are inserting different values, okay, for each row. Inserting different values for each row. Okay. And which way? Dynamically. Which way I'm inserting? Dynamically. Dynamically means, what is dynamically? Declaration time or run time? Dynamic means declaration time or run time? Run time, not declaration time. This is what we called declaration. This is a declaration time. We are inserting values. Understand now? Declaration time, we are inserting values. Okay. This is called as a declaration level. But here, what I'm saying here, dynamically. Dynamically means runtime level, not declaration level. Okay. So that is what advantage of ampercentage. Okay. Let me see the first syntax here. Syntax number 1 for your single ampercentage. Okay. First method, how it is. What is the first method syntax? Insert into table name, sending values of ampercentage column 1, comma, ampercentage column 2, and so on. Okay, let me see some example on this. Carefully observe. Come to my table. Okay, I want to see present how many rows are there in my table. How many rows present we have? 6 rows. Okay, now? Right, fine. So 6 rows are there. Now I'm inserting. Now I'm inserting now. Insert into the table student and sending values, and here don't send your column values, you send like ampercentage along with your column name. So first column is what now here? Student ID. Student ID is which data type? Integer. So integer type, you don't want to give any single quotes, directly you can pass like this. Okay, now? So before my column name, I need to prefix it with what symbol? Ampersand symbol. Okay. Next column is what now? S name. S name is which type? Character type. Varchar. Varchar means string na? Yes. String means how to represent single quotes. So S name. Okay, fine. Next one is what now? Phi. Which type? Number type. So I don't want it directly SV. Okay. So now this is called a declaration. So I'm going to declaring my query at once only. I'm declaring my query at once only. And now we can see data how I'm inserting here. Observe dynamically inserted or not. You can see dynamically now. Yes or no? What it was say? Enter value for student ID. Okay, I entered 7. Name. The name I want to give here Miller. Fee 6 8. So I enter now, execute now. One row is created, but continuously I want to insert one more row. Okay, continuously 3 to 4, 10 rows I want to insert one by one. So again, whenever you want to insert the next row continuously, then what we want to use here? Slash. So what is the mean by slash here? The slash is nothing but, guys, here. This is when you want to use this slash means to re-execute. Carefully observe. To re-execute the last the last executed SQL query in SQL plus environment. Okay, now. So this is my SQL plus. Yes or no? This is my SQL plus or not? Yes. In this SQL plus environment, which is your last query you executed, the last query again and again, you want to re-execute. Okay, there you can use what now? Slash. Got it my point? So now the slash I want to use now. So first I just keep it this. Okay, right. And now I want to use this. Okay, slash. And what it was happening, you can see. Can you tell me in my SQL plus environment, this is in this environment, what is your last executed query? Which query? Insert query only, no? Yes, my insert query is the last executed query. This is my last executed query in this SQL plus. Before execution is what now? Select a star from student. The before that. But lastly, what I was execute? Insert. So this query only repeat and re-execute that query and asking to me. See, executed and dynamically asking what? Student ID. I was given student ID 8. Next, student name. Student name is Adams. Next, fee. The fee was 3,300 and executed now. So now second row also execute. So like this, if you want to execute another, then I'm using slash. Again, come out and see 9. So name, suppose name here, Bovin. And now, so fee 7. Okay, executed. So like continuously multiple rows you can insert. And finally, you can see your table, what it was happened to me. So what is my table here? Student. And see, the last 3 records are inserted, Miller, Adams, and Bovin. Yes or no? This is the advantage of what now? Ampersand. Okay, dynamically we can insert different values for each row. Now we can see different values I'm passing. First row 7 Miller, different values. Another row, different values. Another row, different values. Okay, this kind of advantage was there when I'm using ampersand test. Right down below. Okay, so like you will be continue the how many number of rows you want it, you can continue like this. So I'm giving and so on. Okay, right. So this is first syntax here, and syntax number 2 also we have now. So syntax 2 of ampersand. So in this syntax, carefully observe. So now insert into, and I want to pass my table name and offer list of columns. So whatever the columns you can pass and send values here, and you can give now ampersandage column 1 comma ampersandage column 2 comma and so on. Okay, so in this one example, like you see, I'm showing now. So now, and present in my table, okay, 9 rows we have here. And the second, another one, insert into the table name is student of, so which columns you want it. Okay, suppose I want it here only stid, for example. Okay, and sending values of ampersandage of stid I was given now. So now it was asking to me stid. So stid 10. One row is created. And slash to continuous purpose. Again asking stid 11. So accepted. Next asking 12 accepted. Next asking 13 accepted. Like you can insert number of. And finally, when you come back and see your table, the table student, okay, what it was happen, you can see 10, 11, 12, 13. And the remaining 2 columns which I was not mentioned, those columns by default take what? Null values. Okay, now this is what the second syntax. So required columns values you can pass right on below. And so on. Okay, so these are complete insert command. How many methods are there? That all methods we used here. Okay, and now here we are passing into insert through some values. But now the question will come to you. It is also one of the interview question. How to insert nulls into a table? This is also one of the interview level question. How to insert nulls into a table. So here also nothing same as very easy for that. Okay, I'm giving you syntax number 1 example. Syntax number 1 example directly I'm giving because already know. So you can pass your insert into suppose the student and sending values. Okay, so when you want it, you can send like how many columns we have? 3 columns. So the 3 nulls I'm going to insert it here. This is syntax 1. And suppose if you go for syntax number 2. So in this method also, you can insert your nulls. So how I can insert into student, okay, and here I'm passing now, for example, stid for sname, for sv, okay, and sending values. What is this? Null comma null comma null. So these are two inserting methods, how to insert nulls into table, either first or second, anyone you can use. Okay, let me come and see this. Come to my table, present how many rows? How many rows? 13 rows we have. Okay, right. And let me come out and see my first nulls in first method I'm using now. What's happened? One row is created. All are giving to what? Nulls. And the next one is what now, guys? Here, another syntax. Okay. So this is also, you can see, it is also accepted. And finally, when come back to your table, including this, how many rows? 15 rows. That means this is your 14th row and this is your 15th row. Okay, suppose you have a doubt. Let me see, I'm going to do one thing. If I have a doubt, 14, 15, yes, and now I'm inserting what? 16, and the name of the person you win, and amount 5. So after that, you can come back and see. So 16 came, you win 5. And in between 13 to 16, have a gap now. Yes, these gaps are called as what now? Nulls. Got it? This is how to insert your, okay, the nulls into our table. Okay, na? Right. So online students, so especially your guys purpose, okay, so you want to have any installation problems, okay, then contact to this admin for Naresh IT, and this is only for online, not offline. Okay, na? Online purpose only. And his name is so Mr. Raju. Okay, na? So number okay, and the contact timings, online people contact timings is 11:30 to 1:30. Okay, na? So 11:30 to 1:30. Okay, online students. Okay, na? After 1:30, your calls are not attempted. Okay, you have, and daily, not all people, maybe maximum in this 2 hours, how many people he was handle, he can. So sometimes 3 people, sometimes 4 people only they can handle per day. So that's why don't hurry. Okay, so daily you can call with this in between timings, and your first call in first priority wise, he will give it, okay, response to you. And this after, before 11:30 don't call, and after 1:30 don't call. Okay, he didn't respond to you. Okay, now right, guys. Okay, so this is your insert command. Okay, how it was working in the all sections, and remaining commands we will discuss on tomorrow. Okay, now right, guys. Thank you so much. And online people keep this number and notes and timings. Online people, for installation, contact to this person within the time. And this is only Monday to Friday only. This is also very important. Monday to Friday only. There is no weekends. Online students, it's only Monday to Friday. कौन सा? ये आपका एडमिन है. इससे कनेक्ट होने के बाद एक ग्रैंड कमांड है, अनलिमिटेड टेबल स्पेस टू आपका यूज. ये करो. हाँ, one by one. రేపు చెప్తారు ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్. రేపు 10 और 11 में कन्वर्ट 11 कन्वर्ट वो कल भी कहूंगा.
Wrong place or you're not sending it?
This one. What?
I'm not getting all the Google Class, so I'm wondering, like, am I in the wrong place? Or I have
9 years.
yeah.
There's so many files are there. Na?
Like, I'm not getting it. So am I wrong or all this?
Okay.
It's all we got it.
All got. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఉందా? పెన్ డ్రైవ్ ఉందా? రేపు తీసుకొస్తావా? రేపు తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యే ముందు కూడా తీసుకున్నావా? రవి, పెన్ డ్రైవ్ ఎక్కడ పెట్టావు? చూడు ఫ్రెండ్.
యూజర్ క్రియేట్ అయింది. క్రియేట్ యూజర్. Thank you, sir. ఇదే కదా సార్ యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్. మాకు యూట్యూబ్లో చూసి వేరే లాగా చేస్తే వచ్చింది ఆల్టర్ అలా చేశాను సార్. అలా చేసి క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాను. అలా వచ్చింది, కాకపోతే ఇలా ఎందుకు వచ్చిందని అడుగుతాను.
స్క్రిప్ట్ ఆన్ చేయకపోతే కండిషన్ ప్రూవ్ చేయకపోతే ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు కొన్ని ఫైల్స్ ఇన్స్టాల్ కాకపోతే వాటిని యాక్టివేట్ చేయాలి. యాక్టివేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇది వస్తుంది.
ఇలా చేశాను.
సిస్టమ్ యూజర్ అకౌంట్ తీసుకోవాలి. యూజర్ అకౌంట్ అది చెప్పండి. సిస్టమ్ అవుతుంది. పాస్వర్డ్ So Ramanjanayil. So how to insert values into null places? Tomorrow I will show you that answer. Okay, right. All notes are uploaded here. Once go and check it out. As I yesterday notes also I already uploaded. Check it out once. The last file you can go and check. Srinu, now notes I already uploaded. Once check out. Yeah, tell me, Mohammed. Come on, online students, send your doubts if any was. Mohammed, that example coming soon, the class will come to you. Okay. Yeah, Akash, tell me. So you have a notes in your last file. Open it and see last file was there. The last file you can open and check up to last. No, go to classroom. Go to classroom and open it. So your introduction part of SQL, running notes. Okay, open that file. Open the last file, open and check. Lastly, go to last. In the file, go to last. అయిపోతుంది ఒకసారి చూడండి. మీరు ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఒరాకిల్ స్క్రిప్ట్ అనేది ఫాల్స్ ఉంటుంది బై డిఫాల్ట్. దాన్ని ప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవాలి. కనెక్టివిటీ పర్మిషన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి కదమ్మా. ఎవరు ఇస్తారు? సిస్టమ్ ఇస్తారు పర్మిషన్స్. స్మాల్ అయినా డైరెక్ట్ మనం కనెక్ట్ అవ్వలేము. పర్మిషన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. కనెక్ట్ ఏం పేరు? పాస్వర్డ్ క్యాపిటల్ స్మాల్? స్మాల్ అయినా
డైరెక్ట్ అడ్మిన్ సిస్టమ్ మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ బ్రాండ్ డైరెక్ట్ తీసుకుంటే కనెక్ట్ చేస్తారు.